The sun. Yeah, that's really, really shiny. It's actually not terrible, though. Actually, can I build things like this? Yes, can I paint like this? Maybe. That's probably correct. That's pretty funny. You know, I probably should just add this as I go. It's disgusting. What a disgusting. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you. Alright. Luckily, I have so many tattoos that no matter what, I am wearing something green. Unless somebody chops my arm off or something. And I have green tattoos. Success. I guess I should probably put that I'm on the internet, right? Do all the things I'm supposed to do, though. I don't know, I was in the middle of trying to clean things up, so I kind of was like, am I going to do this today? Maybe? Well, welcome, everybody. I'm Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. Oh my god. Caps lock. Quit you. I should go make sure this music isn't playing. Always worried now that my music is going to be playing through the thing. Sorry, everybody. My god. Guys, so many words. Why did I put so many words in this? This is ridiculous. Anyway, everybody, I'm Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. I am a puppeteer. I am a cosplayer. I am one of your former ambassadors for Aether Drift Dustborn, Final Fantasy, Innistrad Remastered, and Avatar: The Last Airbender. God, I'm so fucking cool. Anyway, you may have seen my puppets or my cosplays at Magic Cons or at Command Fest or PAX or Commander Sealed. Those are all places I've been with costumes on my bot high. What else is going on in the world? I am a featured creator at almost every single Magic Con except for the overseas ones and one Vegas one. You can find me in Vegas next month with my new puppet and my new cosplay. I'm going to be Blex, the Vexing Pest. If you know what that is, you're cool. If you don't, you're a fool. Can I say that? I'm sorry. You're not really a fool. That's not very nice. Let's see here. Let's put that over there. We're doing that. Got that. I hate Discord. I can't find anything on Discord. I want to punch it all the time. Can I just punch Discord? Is that an option? Anyway, I'll be a feature creator. I'll be roaming around. I got some things going on. You can find me. I'll be there. I'll have stickers. I have a mini game with cats. So if you know my cats, you might win things. I'll give you things anyway, but... But I will be very disappointed in you for not knowing about my cats. Like, this person doesn't know about my cats. I'm out. I don't want to be their friend. That's not true. I am so funny. Okay, look at that. I posted on the threads, too. Ha ha. Ha ha. Anyway, let's bring that up. That's working. That's going. We're doing things. So, as I said, I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. That's sometimes what's happening. We're kind of doing that. We're building miniatures at the same time. And we're also painting miniatures. And, yeah, we're doing shit. Shit's being done. Oh my god, this other light is very bright right now. I don't think we need it right now. It's so bright. Oh god. Uh-oh, that's not as bright. That's weird. Can I paint in this? I don't paint in this light, even though it's much better. This light will be very nice for painting. Because then I gotta find a way to put the camera so you can see it. But I guess I could paint like this. I don't need to be all the way under. Oh, but that's so much better for seeing. That'll look much better anyway. So anyway, my partner got me a new light. And it's very useful. Thank you, Sir McMurr. So I'm building Lucy McLean from Fallout. And it's stupid. It's so fucking stupid. I don't even know what to... I'm gonna call it Okie Dokie for now. That's fine. There's my box field. Okay. This is so stupid, this deck. I hate it. I don't even want to play against it. It's nonsense. Some dumb hitch made this deck. Damn it, that's me. What a bitch. Oh my god, I listened to that many minutes of that? It's insane. This is not a nice deck. So I wanted to use as many Fallout cards as I possibly could. So we did. But then the evil side of me came into play. I was like, do I just make this how I would... I mean, because there's some nasty Fallout cards that were in the secret layers that I was like, I'm never going to use these. I'm like, I'm not that much of a monster, but I am that much of a monster, so... I was like, how about we give people things? But also give me things sometimes. But sometimes screw people over by giving them things. I need to go find a wedding ring, which I think I have one somewhere. I just gotta make sure I actually do. Oh my god. A65. Just sitting here, I'm like, how am I almost done with this? This is... Oh, he's got a... That's really fucking cool. That's some Rainbow Six shit right there. Does he have two hands? Oh, how does that go on there? Oh, I hate everything about that. Is that all attached? What is happening here? What is this nonsense? Oh, so okay, so that's all. The shield part is going inside that part? That's complicated. That's might be above Mara's pay grade. She does not like building models. So anyway, I'm also a Magic the Gathering online creator. I haven't even finished introducing myself. It's so long. So many things going on. I've done so many things at this point that it takes forever to list all the things. Wednesdays I play Magic with the Breakfast Club, which is Chris from One More Game, Bones of Calavera Cosplay, and Mr. Bear of the Sylvan Scholars, the CEDH Teaching Master. It's where I go and play CEDH. They are very friendly, kind, and teach you how to play. Chris of One More Game, he's the king of Pauper EDH. I don't know, when I think Pauper EDH, I think my friend Chris. He does a lot of charity stuff and also works for Magic Kids. So you can find him at the booths and the wonderful conventions. I think at MagicCon next is the next one. He's a sweetheart. And then also Bones of Calavera Cosplay, who is a world championship Magic the Gathering cosplayer. You probably have seen them doing some pretty fucking sick shit. Done such amazing costumes. I am very lucky to be friends with them. Very sweetheart. You can also find me on Third, and we play Magic at 9 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays. Magic Online. It's silly. It's always, we play like theme decks every week. So I think this week is what are they called? My brain just went. Oh, we're actually playing Pauper EDH now that I think about it. We're playing with common and uncommon. So that is gonna be interesting. This guy is fucking cool. So I'm building Red Corsairs, and obviously this doesn't look like a Red Corsair, but I took a Navy Breacher team from Imperial Navy Breachers, and then I hacked out all of the Inquisition or the Imperial Navy symbols on their heads and on their shields and everything. Put X's through them because that's what they do when they join the Red Corsairs. So I turned the kill team into a traitor guard because I fucking can. I fucking love it. I really do like this song. Weirdly, I was not a big fan of this band, so it surprises me. I don't want to say which band. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want anybody to hate me because of it. It's 21 Pilots. They just weren't something that I ever got into. I didn't even know about them until they were like playing stadiums. What did I just do? I clicked a button is what I did. Every time I click a button, I'm like, I'm gonna go make sure I didn't fuck it up and over there in this other thing. Okay, I'm gonna finish gluing this real quick. Sorry, I get distracted very, very fucking easily. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm insane. That's great. It's good for everybody. I swear. I swear. Hey, I've had a partner for 23 years who hasn't left me, so I can't be that bad. I am pretty bad sometimes. 23 years is a long fucking time for somebody to put up with somebody. This guy is fucking cool. Sorry. Look at him. He's got a little shield. I crossed out the X's. You can see it how gouged I put it in there. He's got a big. He's got his shotgun in between there. Okay, let's bring that back up. We're doing Lucy. We'll put her in there. It's so fucking ridiculous. So Lucy McLeod, positively armed, legendary human survivor, 3-5. She's got a big old booty. That's nice. That is a nice booty. That makes me happy. Sorry, I just got into the music I was listening here. Man, good times. Let's see here. Okay, bring chat back up. Bring this out. So Lucy, Golden Rule is her ability. Whenever a token enters, you may have target player other than its controller create a token that's a copy of it. Then you draw a card if an opponent created a token this way. Do this only once each turn. So my idea is white stacks from fucking hell. So I'm giving you things, but you're probably not using those things. Or if you are, at least I'm helping you so you can maybe play again. I don't know. I don't feel good about this. I do feel wonderful about it. I was sitting there, I was like, I feel like a kid again. I'm such a fucking asshole. So Lucy, she is obviously the commander of the deck. This is in no order, so just prepare yourself for the stupidness. Sarah's Emissary. It's a card. This is not from Fallout. Sarah's Emissary costs... We're playing mono white, so this is not a concern of mine, the pips. It is 3 pips of whiteness, 4 colorless. It is an angel. It's a 7/7 with flying. As Sarah's Emissary enters the battlefield, choose a card type. You and creatures you control have protection from the chosen card type. This wins games. It's in there to win games. It's also in there to protect me if somebody is doing something stupid that I can't deal with. Like, I can give protection from your enchantment that's effing me up that I just can't get rid of. I'm in white, so that was a bad way that they did it. Maybe, well, obviously your creatures, and I just run through. All my creatures suddenly can't be blocked. So she's not just there as she's a fantastic attacker and blocker. She's got flying, but she is also a way to protect me from things. I don't like things hurting me sometimes. Sometimes I do, though. Archivist of Ogma. I don't know why I'm putting Archivist in here, to tell you the truth. This asshole. He never does anything for me. It's just so disappointing every time. I'm like, how can you be disappointing every time, dude? Every fucking time? Anyway. I don't like Archivist of Ogma. I think he's a dummy head. I just want to make sure I can see my bit rate. Sorry. Moving things around on my screen. So Archivist Ogma. That's a classic white card now. It's from the Baldur's Gate you fools didn't buy. I bought so much Baldur's Gate. It was like $75 a fucking box, and it was so good. So effing good. What the fuck were you guys thinking? Don't listen to other people. Make your own opinions. Like, as an influencer, I tell you not to listen to me. But it's fucking... So often people are wrong, and we make the mistakes of listening to the wrong people. Don't fuck yourself. Anyway. Archive of Ogma. Costs 1 white, 1 colorless. He's a halfling cleric. He has flash. Whenever an opponent searches their library, I gain 1 life, and I draw a card. He's a 2/2. People like to draw cards. I like to gain life. I like to draw cards. Or they search their libraries a lot, is what I meant. I like to draw cards. I also like to gain life. This is also a life gain deck. This is one of my favorite ways to get rid of people stuff. Sunfall. It is 2 white. It's a sorcery. Exile all creatures. Incubate X, where X is the number of creatures exiled this way. I get rid of everything, and I get something. And your stuff goes away forever. I am a big fan of just wiping out people's stuff forever. I don't want to see them again. I would prefer that your stuff just goes away. But then, if you're playing, like, tons of fucking creatures, I'm gonna pay 2 mana and incubate this giant monstrosity. The silly thing is, one of the things that makes me laugh is that it's an incubate token with X +1/+1 counters on it. So, this is so silly. You could do some silly things with the incubate and the +1/+1 counters. Anyway, I'm just gonna start talking about nonsense. Cloud Steel Kieran. I love this baby. I don't ever see it. 69 cents? What are you people doing with your lives? 1 white. 2 colorless. It's an equipment Karen, which is pretty great. You can actually go search it, which is pretty funny. It's an artifact creature that you can go search for with a whole bunch of different equipment cards searches. So pretty cool. It's got flying. It's a 3/2. But the fun parts of it are equipped creature has flying, and you can't lose the game, and your opponents can't win the game. Those are both things I really fucking like. I don't know. The silly thing is it can reconfigure itself for 5, and you can attach it to target creature you control, and or unattach it, and it becomes a creature again. So you have an attacker, the flying 3/2 attacker. Sometimes people just don't have flying. So in 4 minutes, I'm gonna go stretch my back out. I didn't realize we had been playing this long. I don't know. My stupid commercial breaks have been on a weird cycle. I do appreciate anybody sitting through the ad breaks. It gives me a little bit of extra money to pay for things. It pays for things. Maybe someday magic cards again. I'm gonna be so many fucking sets behind. I'm so angry. Killing me, Magic. Oh my god, this is one of those weird cases where the rare card is actually worth less. This is just fun. It's 1 white, it's 1 colorless. It makes tokens. It has vigilance. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I may pay 1 mana. When I do, I create a sorcerer role token and attach to target creature I control. So it makes another token that I can just go put on somebody else's creature, which I don't care. Whatever. I get to draw a card. I love drawing cards. And it won't make them draw cards when Lucy's not out, so I think it's just fun. It's just a silly way to make tokens. We want to make tokens. So whenever you gain life, it's Dawn of Hope is an enchantment. One white, one colorless. Whenever you gain life, you may pay 2 colorless mana. If you do, draw a card. Fun parts are we can also pay 1 white, 3 colorless, and create a 1/1 white soldier creature token with lifelink. Yes, we are giving our opponents a 1, but we do have ways around those things. So, because we're jerks. Because we're jerks. Oh, that's a fancy Dawn of Hope. I'm trying to make sure I actually have the right copies of things. So pretty. I really like the Enchanting Tales. That's the silly thing is a lot of these cards are actually not worth that much. Like you could probably easily build this. I need to find my wedding ring because wedding ring has to go in here so I can have a thruple. This is the main reason. Might Overseer. He's a Phyrexian soldier with first strike. As long as it's my turn, creature tokens I control get +1/+0 and have first strike. We're making a lot of tokens. I'm gonna make mine have first strike. Yours can do whatever. I don't know. I can also pay 1 Phyrexian, or 1 white mana, or 2 life. I can pay 3 colorless and create a 1/1 colorless Phyrexian Mite creature token with Toxic, and this creature can't block. So I'm giving my opponents mites that have Toxic. So I'm just throwing poison around just for the amusement of it as well. I don't know. Somebody hurt me as a kid. I don't know. I got no answer for you. I'm a cunt? Oh, can I say that? I don't even know. How bad of a swear can I do on the internet here? Do they care? Is that too far? Did I go too far with my word there? I like using that word. How about twat? I'm a twat. Do we not have any more backpacks? Uh-oh, did we use the wrong backpacks on things? You know, I was just going to put this backpack on and go. I'm going to go do a quick stretch real quick, and then I will be right back, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Boop. Look at that. Could fucking do that again if I wanted to. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. I make the Magic the Gathering content on the interwebs. I think that's what happens. Do enjoy this album. What's happening? What's happening in my life right now that I'm enjoying this? I'm a cosplayer, I'm a puppeteer, I'm one of your former ambassadors for Dustborn, Aether Drift, Innistrad Remastered, Final Fantasy, and Avatar The Last Airbender. I love my stuff. I do love all of these things. I'm a big Universes Beyond fan, if you couldn't figure that out. I grew up on these things, like some of my favorite fucking things. I don't do any of my hobbies half-assed, so Magic, Universes Beyond, oh man, we're about to get visited by Mandalorian. There you go, baby. I don't know how you're getting up here. You figure it out. You figure it out. Come on my lap. Come on my lap, man. I don't care. No? Just like, I don't fucking want to do that. We almost got... Oh, period. Hi, man. This is Mandalorian. That's right. Occasional cat. That's what my streaming tag says, and I am delivering on that promise right now. I love that fucking cat. Oh my god, now my hands are all furry. I love that little man. He is the fucking man. Best. He is Mandalorian. He is the mayor. He's like, yes, that is my name. He's like, what's going on over here? Oh! Clumsy. I tried to step on the keyboard, and the keyboard was too close to the edge. You just did that on stream, my friend. Everybody's gonna know you are not as a fancy of a cat as you think you are. What? Don't go over there, dude. I would prefer you not do that. That is something I would prefer. That, dude, you don't need to go through there. God. Cats! I love cats so much. I don't care how much of an asshole you are. You can hear that dice through there. That's pretty impressive, actually, that the mic is picking up that dice for some reason. I don't want it to be that impressive. Anyway, I am a puppeteer and a cosplayer. You might have seen my cosplays and contests of the Magic Cons. You might have seen my puppets roaming around as well. I've had 4 puppets at Magic Cons, and I've had 5 costumes in the contest twice. So, I'm around. You might have seen me in ads. I'm in pictures and ads, and I'm in the videos. So, you might see me. I'm kind of famous. No. I'm a B-list celebrity. As I like to say, as I am the Corey Feldman of the Magic community. So we've been building miniatures. We're actually building this wonderful Lucy McLean deck. That's just so fucking stupid. I hate it so much. I hate it so much, and I love it so fucking much. 1 second, everybody. I gotta go grab my water. I just realized I left it on the other side of this counter, and I cannot reach it. Stupid. We did it. Back. also a Magic the Gathering Online creator and play Magic Online Wednesdays at 9 p.m. every Wednesday with the Breakfast Club. I also play Magic the Kitchen Table Magic with the Tomedy. The Tom. Most of the time live at my kitchen table. One-on-one EDH. Let's not start adding fucking letters to things. Let's not get crazy, bitch. Shrink my chat. Go over here so I can see things. Not that anybody's chatting, but anyway, let us continue on. I'm explaining my deck as I go. Nobody fucking watches, but this is my deck attack. Why is this bitch putting this dumb shit in her deck? See, I don't even need people to leave comments that say stupid things like that, because I just say it myself. So, I did your job for you. You can go be stupid somewhere else, I guess. Smuggler's Share, 1 white, 2 colorless. It's an enchantment. It's got these cute little raccoons with freaking knives. So that little raccoon has a knife. How cute. Raccoons should all have knives. At the beginning of each end step, draw a card for each opponent who drew 2 or more cards this turn. Then create a treasure token for each opponent who had 2 or more lands enter the battlefield under their control this turn. Yeah, that's probably going to happen at some point. And if it happens and this is at the beginning of each end step, I know people were like, this card is going to be super powerful and, like, it's really good. And everybody was like, this is just going to be the most magnificent card in the world. And then just nobody did anything with it. Nobody played with it. But with Lucy, she just wants the tokens to enter, like, it's just whatever a token enters. So, we can only do it once each turn, but if we get to do it every turn, even our opponent's turns, that's good times. So we're going to end up getting to draw a card. We get to draw cards, or we get to make treasure tokens occasionally and throw them around. A lot of people put out a lot of lands, especially if you can get this out early enough when people are still ramping. Anyway, it's another way to make tokens. Lucy, you're so silly. Authority of the Consuls. This stack's nasty. It does things. It's there, and it's just a pain to deal with. We have a lot of nasty enchantments that people are going to have to figure out. Oh, I did not realize there was a Final Fantasy one. Was that in one of the decks? Don't mind me, this is in thought. Authority of the Consuls is fun. It's an enchantment, and creatures your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. It costs 1 white mana, so it's super easy to get if it's in your opening hand. I mean, you're playing it. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your opponent's control, gain 1 life. So, we gain life when they play creatures, and that's just if creatures are entering the battlefield, so it's not cast. So, if they're just throwing out tokens and shit, which we're giving them tokens. Whoopsie. So we're gaining life, but they're also coming into play tapped. It's a dick move, okay? Trinosphere. So, there were some Fallout secret layers. They were fantastic. I fucking love them. Wizards, make more of them. I would be very happy if they actually made more of them and just did like freaking Vault Boy doing things with magic cards. This is a stupid fucking card. This is not... Are they all foil? They're not all foil. That's weird. D? Yeah, I was gonna say they're not all foil. Anyway, Trinisphere, it's a Fallout deck. I have to put as many Fallout cards as I possibly could. It's an artifact. It costs 3 mana. As long as Trinisphere is untapped, each spell that would cost less than 3 mana that costs to cast costs 3 mana to cast. So it just increases the cost of everything cheap, which is just silly. I don't know. It's gonna fuck me too, which is, yeah. Unfortunately, it will F me over in some ways, but also, it's just there because it's silly. It's silly Fallout nonsense. It shouldn't be in there. But I have nowhere else to put it. It's like... it's a very silly... It may never happen. They might not be playing low ground or cost creatures, so... Sometimes it's just gonna be there, and we'll be like, well, that was kind of pointless. Why did we do that? Sphere of Resistance is 2 colorless mana. Spells cost 1 more to cast. Because why not? Why should they not cost more? It may as well be. It's got the Fallout. It's fantastic. Make more of these. God damn it. These are probably all going to be Fallout cards. Elixir of Immortality. Oh, did I spell elixir wrong? Well, I did. Is that another I after it? Oh my god. We're learning things today. Elixir of Immortality, 1 colorless mana. This is not the cool one, though. It's another Fallout card. I love it because, like in Fallout 4, they have a little grid that it has all... There's always just a cute little Vault Boy shit going on. Him doing whatever the ability is. Elixir of Immortality is a 1 colorless mana artifact. We can pay 2 colorless. Tap it. You gain 5 life. Shuffle Elixir of Immortality into your graveyard into their owner's library. So I can get my stuff back into my deck, and also I gain life out of it, and it's a Fallout card. Sometimes the reasoning for why things are in my deck is very simple, but they are themed. They might not have any real purpose. They might not be of any good. Like, Idyllic Tutor is a really good card. The problem... You know, why do I not have this in dog meat? This might actually end up going over to dog meat. Oh, that's a really pretty one. That's from Foundations. Put this in my wish list, please. Sometimes we just randomly find cards. We're going to use the Fallout version, though. Idyllic Tutor is 1 white, 2 colorless. Search your library for an enchantment card. Reveal it and put it into your hand, and then shuffle. Yeah, why the fuck is that not in? Why did... Yeah. This might not actually stay in here. It's really good. That's a way to search things. I mean, we have some really good enchantments in this deck that are good for things. I mean, and they're not anything game-ending or anything. They're all things that are going to give us value. Did we talk about Search the Premises? Or did we just add it and not even talk about it? Search the Premises we did not talk about. Search the Premises is 1 white and 3 colorless. It's an enchantment. Whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, you investigate. So people attack us, we get clue tokens, and then as punishment for being a-holes for attacking us, I'll give somebody else a clue token because I will be upset with you for attacking me. Here's a classic. I used to play this all the time. Stasis Lock, back when I was a kid. Oh yeah. Winter Orb. we got the Fallout one. Winter Orb. 2 colorless mana. It's an artifact. As long as Winter Orb is untapped, players can't untap more than 1 land during their untap steps. With fucking Trinisphere. Essentially, all your stuff costs 3 if you're playing low to the ground things, and most likely your enchantment removal is probably something that's a low cost too. So, like, and I'm thinking like disenchant is like 1 white and 1 colorless. It's a Fallout card, okay? You know, I'm never going to get to play this. I'm going to play this deck against Tom a couple of times. Tom should be watching this just to know what terribleness is coming for him on Thursday. But apparently he's not going to know what's happening. It's fine. Oh my god, that's fucking cool. Why do I not have this? What was this part of? Tell me more, please. There's a secret lair countdown? How do I get that? Somebody please give me that. But we have a Fallout one, so whatever. Always put land destruction in your decks. I don't really fucking know why people don't. Demolition field. Just something. You don't have to have a whole bunch of land destruction or anything, but having at least one way to deal with something stupid that's going to be out on the board, because there's going to be something stupid on the freaking board. You're going to let somebody play a freaking Gaia's Cradle in their deck and be okay with it, and then you're not going to be okay with it when it's on the board. So, Wasteland. Next one, colorless. You can tap it, sacrifice Wasteland, destroy target non-basic land. Wizards, get me more of these. How do I make this happen? I am campaigning for more Fallout Vault Boy cards. Demand them. I feel like they could make a whole bunch more really silly ones that just are themed to Magic things. Would make me so happy. This is in here because it is fucking beautiful. Is that a reason to put a card in a deck? It's also very good. We're going to switch over to the printing. Oh, fuck balls. That's expensive. Enduring Innocence is a 2 white, 1 colorless. It's an enchantment creature. It's a Sheep Glimmer. It's a 2/1. It has lifelink. And whenever 1 or more other creatures you control with power 2 or less enter, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. We're making a lot of little tokens, mites, soldiers, as a way to draw cards. Whenever Enduring Innocence dies, if it was a creature returned to the battlefield under its owner's control, it is an enchantment. It is no longer a creature. I love all the glimmers. Oh, this glimmer is so fucking pretty. Somebody has the cat one. I would trade this one for. I know. Somebody out there is a big fucking sheep fan and is not a big fan of cats, and they're the person I'm talking to. I don't know who you are, but I'll find you and we'll make friends and do something about this us not having our favorite version of the card. I have a foil version of the cat, but I do not in the special artwork, but I do not have the fancy one. This guy, me and him, we've been causing trouble for most of our adult life, I guess. Ugh, that's a dirty way to say things. I've been playing Magic for 32 years, so it's been a while. Played some Magic. Why is that one $18.99? That's like $6 more than the original. Anyway, Grand Abolisher is 2 white, which Trinisphere out as 3. It's a human cleric. Is a 2/2. During my turn, your opponents can't cast spells or activate abilities of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. Stacks It's a pain. I play this in Jet Mirror as well because it's a CEDH deck that I need to slow everybody down. And I need to also stop them from fucking with my shit during my turn. And it also makes them have to do it in their turn. So the surprise is gone. So even if that happens, I'm still winning. I love Grand Abolisher. I don't play him all the time because obviously I don't want everybody to hate me all the time. I just want people to hate me occasionally and be like, that's a stupid deck. And I'll be like, yeah, it is. We'll never do this again. Hey, all of our artifacts are... Oh, besides Nyx Lotus. Nyx Lotus is 4 colorless mana. It enters the battlefield tapped. I can tap it and choose a color. And then I can add an amount of mana equal to the devotion to that color. We're playing with mono white. We probably have some white cards in our deck. That's my guess. That's my guess. Most likely. It's probably something happening. I do really like this album. I gotta remember to go actually save it. The Ley Line of Hope. It's an enchantment. It's an enchantment that could possibly start out on the battlefield. It's from Dustborn. My favorite is set. It's not, I don't know, it was my first ambassadorship. I love horror movies so fucking much. I grew up on horror movies. Like, I obsessed about them. I wanted to do special effects for a living. Not these shit CGI bullshit fucking... CGI is such trash right now. There's a couple studios that do good work, but, like, there are so many that don't. And it just makes me sad. And I hate horror movies that use computerized blood and gore. You're trash. I have no respect for you. It looks like crap. Anyway, Ley Line of Hope. It's 2 white, 2 colorless. If it is in my opening hand, I may begin the game with it on the battlefield. If I would gain life, I gain that much life plus 1. As long as I have at least 7 or more than my starting life total. Creatures I control get +2/+2. It does cool shit. I mean, I want to gain extra life. Also, maybe my creatures are really big. I mean, not terrible. You know, I don't understand freaking, like, Discord. Why even tell you that there's a notification and then you can't figure out where to go to find the notification or message? Just like, what is this nonsense? This is trash. The layout of Discord is complete trash. I don't care what they have to say. It is very, very stupid. Azure Discord. That's what I have to say about you. I would prefer to have this in my starting hand all the time. I'm not going to sit there and shuffle for it, but if it's there, I will be happy about it. Where are we going? Battle of HooverDome. This is a Fallout card. As I said, I tried to put as many Fallout cards as I possibly can. I love Fallout. It's probably my favorite set. One of my favorite sets. Besides, Dustborn is probably my favorite set. But anyway, it's an enchantment. We have a lot of enchantments in here, so maybe we'll keep Idyllic in here. 1 white, 3 colorless. As Battle of HooverDome enters the battlefield, choose the NCR or the Legion. Fuck, I love it. I just started New Vegas over. NCR. If we choose NCR at the beginning of your end step, return target creature with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. It's final. Okay, it is a counter. Legion, whenever a creature you control dies, put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature you control. I mean, it kind of depends on what we're feeling at the time. I mean, we start throwing our tokens around and then we start making our other creatures bigger is not terrible. But also being able to bring back almost everything we're playing besides these two guys right now. So we've got at least 5 that we can return. I mean, obviously there's more because we haven't even gone through most of the, even a quarter of the deck yet. Oh man, there he is, our buddy, our friend, the Yes Man. God, I love Fallout so much. Just keep giving me Fallout cards. I don't care. What? He's only 79 cents. You people, get on the Yes Man. He's the personal protection, Securitron. Not a protection. 1 white, 2 colorless. He's a legendary artifact creature robot. You can tap him, and target opponent gains control of Yes Man, personal Securitron. When they do, you draw 2 cards and put a quest counter on Yes Man. Activate only during your turn. So, we're great at drawing more cards. Wild card is his other ability. When Yes Man leaves the battlefield, his owner creates tapped 1/1 white creature tokens for each quest counter on it. So, we pass him around. He keeps getting counters. We're the owner of it. So, if it dies, we get a bunch of tokens out of it. If we get tokens, we draw more cards. You get it. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. There is a couple cards I need to actually go find that I am still in the hunt for, so this is a rough draft. As usually most of my decks are just a draft. I'm like, ooh, I want these cards in here. What else do I want to put in here? It's like, and sometimes I just want to play it. Like, this is one of those cases where I'm like, I just want to play this card. More ways to get rid of things if we need to. Asserted Command is 2 white and 4 colorless, and this is the Fallout one. I love it. It's got the fucking bobbleheads, and it's broken. You can choose 2. It's a sorcery. Destroy all artifacts, destroy all enchantments, destroy all creatures with mana value 3 or less, or destroy all creatures with mana value 4 or greater. We're probably going to need to do that at some point of some sort with something. So I will sacrifice all my artifacts if I need to. Sometimes my enchantment might be fucking me over, and I might just have to destroy my enchantment. So who knows? Things happen. We got more Securitrons on the way here. We got a Securitron Squadron. Squadron. Oh my god. No words. Why are words so hard? I am going to do a quick stretch here. Oh my god. Just go click the button somewhere. Okay, Securitron Squadron. It has one of my favorite abilities, Squad. It can pay 1 white, 1 colorless. Artifact creature is a robot. A 2/2. You can pay Squad 3. If you pay Squad, and as an additional cost to cast this spell, you may pay 3 any number of times. When this creature enters the battlefield, create that many tokens. There are copies of it. We're creating more tokens. We're giving people Securitron Squadrons. Because why not? It has Vigilance. Whenever a creature token enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on it. It is 2/2. Those extra Securitron Squadrons see each other when they come onto the battlefield. So they just start putting +1/+1 counters on each other. But also, we can give Securitrons to draw cards. And it's Fallout. Heliod, you are not from Fallout. You are just a fucking asshole. Is this Sunground? Oh, this is Sunground. Heliod Sunground. I say a lot. I apologize. Did I do it again? Fuck you. I can do it as many times as I want. Don't you tell me what to do. Do I just have too many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's interesting. 10, 11? There's no more pieces on this. Huh. I don't know. It looks like I'm on the last guy, but that doesn't make any sense. But also, I'm on the last page. How many guys are there in this box? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Anyway. We're going to cut these instead of going to the next card so I can actually talk about Heliod here in a second. I am going to go for a quick break and go stretch my back out and drink some more Celsius so I can function. That's right, Celsius. It helps me function. Celsius, you should definitely sponsor me. I just made you a funny commercial. It's great. Do it. I would love to be sponsored by Celsius. You know how much I need some fucking energy all the effing time? All the effing time? I am really enjoying this album. God damn it. I don't like this band. I don't want to like this. God, I love it. I told myself I would not do more heads, human heads, that I have to paint, but apparently I did not listen to myself. I am glad that these guys have so many pouches and shit. What is the last guy? Can I build that giant fucking las cannon? Like a portable las cannon? Oh yeah, this chick is getting a fucking portable las cannon. That's fucking sick. Okay, I'll be right back, everybody. I'm too excited about that. Way too excited about that. Where's my... How do I transition out of I just pet cats. I just did a whole bunch of stretches and push-ups. just went and drank some energy drink so I can keep moving and operating this corpse that I've got going on. I'm Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. Thanks for sitting through the ad breaks. I do appreciate it. I'm sorry. I apologize that it happens. That's not great for everybody. God damn it, I really do like this album. How do I like it? How do I like this album? I guess I'll add it to my library. Fine. Download it so I can listen to it when it's not on things. God damn it. Anyway, let's play a new album. Let's play something new that I haven't listened to. I like to listen to a lot of new music. I like hearing new things with my earballs. I don't like, but sometimes I want to hear the same fucking thing over and over again that I enjoy. It just kind of fucking depends. Welcome back, everybody. As I'm sitting here just swearing and nonsense. I am Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. I am a cosplayer. I am a puppeteer. I am one of your former ambassadors for Dustborn, Aether Drift, Innistrad Remastered, Final Fantasy, and Avatar: The Last Airbender. I like my universe beyond stuff. I've been playing Magic for over 32 years. You may have seen me at a lot of different Magic Cons. I've been almost every Magic Con. I've been a featured creator at almost every one except for the ones over in the fancy places like Europe. I'm just over here in this trash can that we like to call America. Is that what we call it now? I don't know. Anyway, let's not get into that. Let's not get too deep into that. You may have seen my cosplays or my puppets roaming around Magic Cons. You might have actually seen them in commercials and ads for Magic Cons as well. I have been in the cosplay contest twice. You may have seen I've been 5 different costumes. I've also been at PAX and Commander Sealed, and which I love Commander Sealed. We'll get there in a second. I have a Magic the Gathering online creator. I'm a Magic Arena creator. You can usually find me doing early access. I do play Brawl in there every once in a while, but you can find me every Wednesday at 9 p.m. playing with the Breakfast Club, my wonderful friends, Chris from One More Game, Bones of Calavera Cosplay, and a Bear of Sylvan Scholars. They are all wonderful. We play every week. We play themed games on Magic Online. You can find it on my stream, and you can find them on their streams. It doesn't really matter. We all share our chats and share the stream together. You can find us at any of them, whichever one's working. Sometimes is what the thing is. We're like, well, these ones are working. You can find us here. So sometimes that is an issue. Sometimes. So stupid. It's usually my problem. I'm like, is Emmara fucking up the stream? That sounds about right. You can find me as a featured creator in Vegas here soon. I'll have a new puppet, and I will have a new cosplay. I'll be Blex the Vexing Pest. I'll be roaming around. It'll be good times. You'll find me. If you find me, come and say hi. If you want to hang out with me, fucking hang out with me. I don't care. Do what you want to do. Like, don't be afraid to be like, hey, I want to be friends with Emmara. Come be friends with Emmara. Most likely Emmara will probably be friends with you. I mean, that's most likely what's happening. What else is going on? Click these buttons. Fine. You assholes. Like, God damn it, I do like your music. I don't want to, but I will, I guess. Anyway, let's go back to doing this. Ah! You are friends with this! Sabby, are you available this week on Thursday at 6 p.m. to play? We can also play at a different time later. Me and Tom can just play a game before. I'm going to attempt to stream and not F it up. But if you would like to play some Plane Chase with us, we would love to have you. And then I have to go find somebody else, which that'll be easy. I'll find us somebody fun and cool to play with. We will play with somebody cool if that happens. I'm making a Lucy McLean Fallout deck. So stupid. Oh. Well, let me know the next time you do have a Thursday that you can do it on. And it doesn't have to be a Thursday. I can find out what other days Tom has off, and we can just work something out. That's fine, too. We'll make it work. I want to play with you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for 7 stream streak. Sabby, that's impressive. You have so many points. Do you know how much chaos you could cause during our games? Do you not see the rewards and the terrible things you can do to games? You know what always happens, though, whenever anybody redeems points for, like, drawing cards and stuff? It's always on Tom's turns. I'm like, God damn it. I was like, quit giving Tom things and give me things during my turn. I want Tom to have an advantage. I want the advantages. What is this? Heliod. Oh, Dwight from freaking The Office. Okay. I was like, no, I don't want that. I was like, that's not for me. That is not a printing. What is this one? This Heliod's really cool looking, too. Ugh. Anyway, there's some really cool Heliods. Anyway, can we find the Heliod that I have, though? Which is just the normal Heliod. There we go. And this is another weird one where the normal version of Heliod... Oh, this is the Commander Masters one. God damn it. Where's the Terrorist? No, not this Theros one. Oh, this one. It's at the very top. Anyway, Heliod Sun Crown is 1 white, 2 colorless mana. It's a legendary enchantment creature god. Indestructible as long as your devotion to white is less than 5. Heliod isn't a creature. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature enchantment you control. You can pay 1 white and 1 colorless, and another target creature gains lifelink until end of turn. It lets me put lifelink on time. So, Sabby, I've been entering my decks in and explaining why I put cards in here. Sometimes it doesn't make sense, the things I do to people, so I'm like, you know what, I'm going to do my deck text my way, which is just me rambling nonsense in between putting cards on Mox Fields. So this is mono white, just mono white. It does white stuff. Heliod Sunground, 1 white, 2 colorless, legendary enchantment creature. We already read all this. Okay. He gives lifelink to things. He's stupid. He's just so stupid. We're gaining a lot of life. The fun thing about him is you, like in other decks, like in my Zur deck, like, I can put +1/+1 counters on target creature or enchantment I control. They don't have to be creatures yet. And Zur lets me make my enchantments into creatures. So when I'm sitting there gaining life, I can just throw counters on things that you're like, why are they putting counters on there? Like, oh, yeah, that's why they're putting counters over there. So it's fun that you can throw them onto, like, Heliod. So even when he's not an actual creature. In this deck, it's going to be really hard for us not to have him active. I mean, we only need to have 5 white pips, and we're playing mono white, so, like, we do have a lot of artifact stuff, though, so. Secret Tunnel is our next card. I really like Secret Tunnel. Secret Tunnel was an avatar card. It actually, it's really silly. Boop. Secret Tunnel, bring that up. So Secret Tunnel is a cave land. This land can't be blocked. That's the fun part. You can tap it for colorless, or you can pay for... So, silly enough, I don't have any way to actually make it into a problem for things. I don't even actually know why I put it in here. I'm sitting here looking at it, I'm like, do I even have... I guess we do have stuff that is the same creature type. Okay. Because we are making a lot of tokens. I don't even know why I'm putting cards in my deck this happy. How am I supposed to do a deck tech and I don't even know why I put the card in here? You can pay 4 colorless. Tap it. And two target creatures you control that share a creature type can't be blocked this turn. We will have a lot of creatures that are the same type, so... I mean, we got Protectrons. Okay, there's reasons why this isn't. Here's basically a Rogue's Passage for two creatures that's cheaper. So, it's kind of silly. Like, if you're playing creature typal, like, it costs the same amount to make one creature unblockable. Also, if you're playing, like, Toff, because, like, in my Toff deck, or anything that lets you put and act or turn your lands into creatures, Secret Tunnel is very good. Actually, I don't know if I have a Secret Tunnel in Omo, and I probably should, because all my creatures would share the same creature type. Oh my god, that's so good. Stabby, I found you a cool version of Kaja earlier. I still need to go through my red uncommons, and then I will have your cards ready for you, and I'll let you know how much they are. There's so many cards. And not only that, my office is just in disarray. Yeah, I found the full art one. So, it's not a foil version, but it has the cool full art, and it's really cool looking. So, I was like, oh, this one definitely. Because I had found the other one, just the generic one earlier, and I was like, oh, okay, this will work. You know, I did put Secret Tunnel also in Yosagio Jimbo, so I think I'm actually going to take it out and put it in Omo. I mean, it makes perfect sense at Omo, so it would be silly not to actually put it in there. Anyway, I've completely... Oh, here's a card that people like. Savvy, this deck I built with the... that I just didn't care what I was doing. If I was just going to do terrible things, I was just going to do the most terrible things that I possibly could. Farewell. I am very trusted with Farewell. I don't do horrible things with it. I just do bad things with it. Like... I don't completely ruin everybody's game. I just ruin certain people's games. Like, it's not everything getting selected. Unless you really... everything... I'm not going to get rid of... I'm not going to completely destroy a game. But... sometimes I need to exile all your enchantments so they don't come back. Sometimes I need to get rid of all your artifacts so they don't come back. Sometimes there's certain creatures that I know you're going to recur. I don't want them back. So there's just... and sometimes those creatures might be in your graveyard. So, like, Farewell is a multi-tool that I can use however I need it at the time. Most likely, I'm not picking more than 2 of those. Like... sometimes your shit needs to go away. Like, and sometimes I don't want it to come back. Like, I don't use a lot of just destroy mechanics. Like, the only reason Destroyer's is in here is because it's Fallout. Like, I do need to get a Fallout version of this Fallout. Like, I do have it in a different, in my dog meat deck. So, I like Farewell. It's modular. Thank you. I should drink some water. That's a... Aha! Buc-ee's! They have a bunch of meats. Is that their motto? Thank you, Sir McMahon. Boop. Man, I was this many years old when I learned that I do, like, 21 pilots. Damn it. It's so silly. Like, I had no idea who they were for... They were all popular, and they were at, like, filling stadiums and things like that. I have no idea who the fuck these guys are. And then just out of spite, I was like, I refuse to know who they are. I was like, they're too popular. They can't be good. Reverend Hoplite is one of my favorite cards. It's a white 4 colorless. It's a human soldier. It's just an uncommon from Theros Beyond Death. When it enters the battlefield, create a number of 1/1 white human soldier creature tokens for your devotion to white. We're going to have a bunch of white pips, as I said. We're going to make a bunch of soldiers. When we make a bunch of soldiers, we'll give our opponents a soldier, and we will draw a card. Because Lucy wants us to draw cards. I don't care that I'm giving people tokens. I don't even care that I'm giving you good tokens sometimes. But most likely, if I'm getting 20 soldier tokens. I don't care that I'm giving you one soldier token. Is fine by me. I'm controlling cards. This is giving me more fodder and more things to do. I love this card, Angel Song. It's a white fog. It's an enchantment. It's not an enchantment. I'm just fucking making shit up now. I was just thinking something else. I was like, that is not true at all. So Angel Song is 1 white, 1 colorless, an instant. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to you this turn. Sometimes I don't want to be combat damaged, okay? Sometimes I just need to be left alone, okay? Sometimes I don't want you to hurt me. I can also pay 2 colorless, and I can discard the card and draw. Our next card is one of my favorite cards. I might actually put my copy from when I was a kid in here. Land tax. I feel like land tax would make it fair. I want them to remake these, or make more of these Fallout versions with the Vault Boy and the Fallout artwork. I would be so happy of just Magic cards that could possibly be things like, actually, Authority of the Consuls could be, which is, this is actually the copy of land tax I do have in my deck. We are going to put this one in here, though. I really like this one. It's really pretty. I really like the Enchanting Tales cards. Land tax is 1 white. It's an enchantment. At the beginning of our upkeep, if an opponent controls more lands than you, you may search your library for up to 3 basic land cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand, and then shuffle. You know who is playing a lot of planes? I am. And the silly thing about land tax, you're drawing a bunch of lands, and you're drawing them early. So most likely you're going to have to discard things. Even though this deck is really low to the ground, so most likely I can probably play out enough cards that when I'm drawing those 3 planes, it's not so bad. But also, it's filtering my deck. Every time I'm taking 3 lands out, I am taking a percentage of my deck out that I'm going to hit something else I need, or that I'm drawing into stuff that I want. So, if I'm doing that multiple turns where I'm taking mass quantities of land out, even if I'm throwing that land into my graveyard, some of it, I'm always going to have a land drop, and I filtered my deck, and I don't really care that I'm losing lands out of it, and sometimes I might get rid of a card that I don't actually need, that I don't think I'm going to need for the game. So it's just kind of a way to make it so by the time, I've done it 3 times, I'm drawing into most of the stuff I actually want. I don't know. Land tax is always... And if you're playing it in, a deck where you can actually get your lands back, which I guess I could do that. I guess that is something I could still do in white. Wojak Investigator is our next card. This is an Angel Detective. 1 white, 2 colorless. It is a creature, obviously. Flying Vigilance is a 2/4. At the beginning of my upkeep, I investigate once for each opponent who has more cards in their hand than me. You got more cards than me? Guess what? I'm investigating, making a token, and then giving somebody else... I'm getting a clue, giving somebody else a clue. Then I'm drawing a card. Oh, apparently there's 2 of them in there. Okay. Excellent. I guess I don't need both of these. God damn it. Because that definitely means that I didn't know there was another one in there. Because I think it was part of the cards I've already gone through. Unfortunately, I have to go through everything again because I effed everything up. Boop. Are you that version? 429. Oh, it is the buy a box version. Okay. So it just is foil. We're going to a white card that is very, very bad for everybody most of the time. Is one of my buddies, the Suture Priest. It's 1 white, 1 colorless. It is a cleric. It's a 1/1, and whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may gain 1 life. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your opponent's control, you may have that player lose 1 life. You don't always have to kill your opponent. Sometimes you can be nice about things. Most likely you probably shouldn't. Like, that's what Suture Priest is in there for, but sometimes you can make deals and be like, okay, I won't hit you, but you don't attack me. I mean, there's reasons to do things. But also, we're gaining life. We want to gain life. That's part of the reason. We're going to be a target. So we need to make sure that we can try to be the villain as long as we possibly can. I don't make decks to not be the villain. If I'm not actually doing what I'm supposed to be doing with my deck, then I don't know. I want that challenge of trying to beat all three people. I don't know. I mean, obviously that is what you're trying to do, but I want all of them after me. I want to be the supervillain, and I want you to try to stop me. Is basically my jam. I forgot that this is actually a card that was not in the main set. And that's why it doesn't have a foil version. Oh my god, it doesn't have... It just has the promo foil. And it does have a foil, a secret layer drop foil? Why does it have a secret layer drop that's just the same artwork? Interesting. Anyway, it was in the, there were these starter, not decks, but like pack things that you could build around certain things, and this angel was only in that. Valkyrie Harbinger, she was also in the collector's packs, but besides that, she was an angel cleric. She's 2 white, 4 colorless. She's the most expensive thing we've seen so far. Oh no, that's not true. Sarah's Emissary. I forgot that was like the second card we entered. That was a long time ago. It's Flying Lifelink. At the beginning of each instep, if you gain 4 or more life this turn, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying and vigilance. It's a 4/5. We're gaining a lot of life. There's a very good chance that we're probably going to create angels. And, I really don't care that I'm throwing 4/4 angels to my opponents. I don't know. I enjoy being a problem, and most likely, I mean, they might get spiteful and just attack me, and I will have to block with my angel. But I'm probably getting more angels, and I'm drawing cards. You don't want me to draw cards. Like, there's a reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. So, I do want to put a Teferi's Protection in here. I don't know if I put one over here. I don't know if I found another copy. Don't you like it? I'm just like, hey, did I find another copy? Like, oh, there was a... there's a version of it with him, Spider-Man, punching himself in the face. That's lovely. There's so many cards I haven't seen, and it really pisses me off. I love Magic so much, and it makes me sad that I didn't buy and get any Spider-Man. Like, I got some packs from, like, Magicon for free. I think I drafted it for free, so I got some packs there, but besides that, I didn't get any more than that. Lorwyn, I opened 1 pack. Turtles, I've opened 1 pack. It's very depressing. I guess I could go trade Magic cards for more Magic cards, but like, do I want to trade my older Magic cards for newer Magic cards? I'm gonna be so far behind set-wise. So comeuppance. Anyway, there's 1 white, 3 colorless. Is an instant. It's a dick move. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you and planeswalkers you control this turn by sources you don't control. If damage from a creature source is prevented this way, comeuppance deals that much damage to that creature. If damage from a non-creature source is prevented this way, comeuppance deals that much damage to its source and its controller. You can kill your opponent. I mean, you can kill all your opponent's creatures. You can... kill your opponent. Like, they try to freaking do like a crackle with power to you or something stupid. You're like, well, how about I white fog you? White fog is when you get punched in the face with your own punch. I really want that freaking Spider-Man version. That's a good time. Stroke of Midnight is just removal. It's an instant. I like it. It makes me laugh, but it's also good in this deck. White, 2 colorless, instant, destroy target non-land permanent. So it's removal for 3 for almost anything that's on the board besides land. So, and I'm giving my opponent a 1/1 white human creature token. They're making tokens, so I can give myself tokens. So I destroy their creature. They make a token. We draw a card, as Lucy says. Oh, actually, no, we don't draw a card if we give it to ourselves. But we could just give that 1/1. We give our another opponent a 1/1. So I guess, yeah. We could draw a card. We could not draw a card. I guess it kind of depends on what kind of token they're making, right? I mean, they're making a 1/1. I mean, in other ways, when they start making tokens. Oh my god, we could do terrible things. Anyway. Foil. And then we have a Ballast Color. It's the dog meat version. Ballast Collar is a silly card. Apparently I can't spell. L. Ballast Collar. Good job, me. We did it. Ballast Collar. Boop. Let's switch it to the dog meat version. It's got dog meat. It's 1 colorless. It's an equipment. An equipped creature has Death Touch and Lifelink. Equipped is 2. We want to gain life. May as well give it to our creatures. That's a card. This is silly enough. I was like, you know what? It's still power armor. This next card. In about 4 minutes, I am going to go stretch my back out. And go grab some more to eat. I keep grabbing food and drink and doing my stretches. And I do a lot of things during that 2-minute break. I pet cats. So Commander's Plane. That's a card. You pay 1 colorless. I don't play a lot of monocolored decks, so this is really good in this deck. Equipped creature gets +3/+3 and has protection from each color that's not in my commander's color identity. Equipped commander 3. Equip cost is 5. It's powerful as fuck. Like, you don't want this out. This is another weird foil where the foil is not worth as much. That's so weird. It just makes me laugh, Lucy flying around in fucking power armor. Because why not? We can do whatever we want in the universes beyond. Do we have any artifact creature? Oh, okay. Everything has white pips. I was going to say, I wasn't sure if we had anything that was just... Actually, I think we have an Academy Manufacturer in here somewhere. Because that actually had a Fallout version. Apothecary White, I guess, is a universe... No, actually, they're Ravnica, so they're not actual... They actually are in Ravnica. Apothecary White is 1 white. 3 colorless. She's a legendary creature, human cleric. She has vigilance, and she is a 3/4. Whenever you attack, you can create a food token for each player being attacked. We're making tokens, so I like making tokens. We make food tokens. We give an opponent a food token. We gain life. Or draw a card. Oh my god. Gain life. We're just talking about gaining life. Apparently, I just want to gain more life. Whenever you attack, you create a food token for each player that's being attacked. Okay, that's pretty cool. Apparently, I don't know what she does. And then I can pay 1 white, tap, and tap X untap foods I control to create X 1/1 white human creature tokens. She lets me do it twice. She can do, I mean, we're making food tokens, giving opponents food tokens, drawing cards, making soldier tokens, or human creature tokens, and doing the same goddamn thing. She's really good. She was only in the Clue game box set. I actually went to the Clue party in Chicago and got to hear how they made it and what they were thinking and stuff. And I got to play it with everybody before everybody else did. And it was really cool. I love learning about Magic stuff and hearing the designers and things talk. It's one of my favorite things. So, like, that was my kind of party. Nerd party. It was a lot of fun. I am absolutely baffled why we don't have enough guys, and why we have an extra base, and why there's not any more. We don't have any more parts. We didn't cut any extras off. Sabby, it's nonsense. Thank you very much. I will drink. It's crazy how much water you can suck out of this thing. Like, it goes in very fast. I can suck very, very fast. I'll be right back, everybody. I'm going to go stretch my back real quick, and then I will be back. Thanks for sitting through the ads. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Welcome back. Energy drinks are the only way that I stay alive, Sabby. The only reason you see me every day is literally the only thing that is in my bloodstream all the time. I need an energy drink sponsor is what I need, just so I can stay awake all the time. Like, please and thank you. I will do whatever you want. Does this guy need this? Oh, he has a big fancy backpack. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for sitting through the ad breaks. I do appreciate it. Guess how many cats I pet? Guess the amount of cats I pet when I walk through the house. I have to stop, like, especially if they're like, "Hey, mama." I'm like, okay, I better stop and say hi. But, like, they need my attention and my love. I can tell you that it's more than one. That would be a lame number of cats to pet. It would not be very exciting for me to tell you. It's a stupid amount of cats. Sometimes I walk through my house and I'm like, yep, this is a lot of cats. And I'm like, I'm fucking here for it. I was like, I've saved every one of these cats. Like, I didn't purchase any of them. They're all shelter or from barns or places that they needed to go somewhere, or they were gonna die. So, like, I saved all these little babies, and I love every fucking one of them. They make me happy with their stupidness. Such assholes sometimes, though. Such fucking assholes. But they're cats, so I can't even be. I'm like, yeah, I guess I did this to myself, right? Anyway, apparently we're building. This is the last one, I think. I don't know. I can't find another one. Maybe he got lost. Maybe he fell off of something. But we still have one more little base. I don't know. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm a fucking idiot. Apparently, I just didn't see this dude hanging out back here. Okay. Yeah, they're right about guys. We did this. We did this correctly. I'm a fucking idiot. Anyway, let's go back to adding this deck to box field. At least that's something I can't do too much damage, right? Can't be too stupid about. Sabby, love you. Thanks for putting up with me. Used to hear you watch my awesomeness. We learn all sorts of things here. I don't know. I like to think that I have a lot of magic knowledge to impart on people. And I want to pass on that knowledge. And this is one way for me to show you my deck building process, which is nonsense. I like to just build with what I have, and I do the same. I mean, I have to do that on Arena because I don't have a choice, but oh my God forbid I had access to everything like I do on Magic Online. Sometimes it's bad. Sometimes I'm just like, ooh, I could do anything I want. This is not good. No. Don't let Emmara do whatever she wants. Oh, I do not have a full art one in here, though. I do have a full art one in, it's actually in Light Paws. Sometimes I like to put Light Paws in my graveyard when they've killed her, 1,000 times. Quit killing her. She's dying. It's not her favorite. It is very hard to kill my Light Paws. I will not play Light Paws until I have multiple ways to protect her. Unless I'm in a speed battle where I have to kill you before you kill me kind of thing. Oh my God, Sabby, my eyes are going, unfortunately. I have glaucoma, and it's all fucked up. I'm losing my peripheral vision, which is very unfortunate, because how am I going to shoot people or stab people if I need to, if I don't know they're coming? That's a problem that people have all the time, right? I don't know. As a trans person in America, kind of paranoid all the time. I don't know, people talk shit all the time. People try to start fights with you all the time. I don't understand people. I don't want to talk to anybody. Why are you talking to me? Even if you're just trying to be a fucking asshole, I don't understand. Please, explain. Explain yourself, silly man. Like, I don't want to hurt you is one of the biggest problems. Like, I am a very nice person, but I can also be a whirlwind of terribleness and terrifyingness. Like, I can defend myself. And that's not something you want from me. Like, I don't know how many times I've been in fights with people. And usually, I like to just be... I don't get angry. I'm just calm, and I talk like this. And I'm just like, okay, we're gonna do this. But just know, as I'm like taking off my rings, and I'm taking off my earrings, and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna put my glasses over here. Okay. I'm gonna let you make the first move, just because then if we get in trouble and cops come, it's your fault. I'm just defending myself. Anyway. Even Mind Center. It's one white, two colorless. It's a bird wizard. It has flash and flying. If an opponent would search your library, that opponent only searched 4 cards of their libraries instead. People like to search their libraries. There's nothing better than an Aven Mind Center popping up and they're just like, oh, awesome. Let me see if I can hit a basic land with my... There's all sorts of fun things that you could interrupt. Somebody goes to search for like an artifact with like idyllic tutor, and you're just like, yeah, you just look at the top 4 cards. And then it also F's them up if it's just hanging out there too. So like even if they do know about it, it's just like, well, that's nothing I can do about this. Prismatic Strands is an old card. I don't think it actually has any other printings. Oh, it has been printed in the list. And in Commander, oh, there was a 2019 one. Oh, that's got cool art. I like the classic one, too. It's classic Magic artwork. Prismatic Strands, 1 white and 2 colorless, prevent all damage sources of a color of your choice we deal this turn. You can also tap an untapped white creature you control and put it back in your hand. Guess who has a bunch of white creatures that are just hanging out, not doing anything, most likely? Probably this gal. This gal's probably fogging you, and then putting it back in her hand. And then she's gonna fog you again. And not only that, I'm fogging you, but I also can stop your spells that are can do damage as well. So... I don't know. I didn't make this deck to be nice. I'm already giving my opponents things so I can draw cards. So you're getting stuff out of me. So it's not like I'm not doing anything for you. Boon Reflection. I love the freaking artwork on this. Mr. Chris Seaman. Seaman. Sorry, Chris. I'm sure you've dealt with that your whole entire life, so I have to apologize. Boon Reflection is gorgeous. Boon Reflection is 1 white, 4 colorless. It's an enchantment. If you would gain life, you gain twice that much life instead. I need to keep myself alive, like I said. So we're gonna keep ourselves alive. I wish that white had more ways to spend their life without adding black to it to do it. Norn's Annex. Not a way to protect myself at all. It is. It is another wonderful artifact on... I did not know Norn's Annex had a Phyrexian version. Mother trucker. They're not high def versions of the cards on here to look at. Or I just have it very small. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I just make it bigger. That's not helping. It's not changing the resolution. Anyway. I'm gonna sit here and talk to myself. Phyrexian. Nord's Annex. It costs 2 Phyrexian white mana and 3 colorless. You can pay 2 life if you want, or planes. Creatures can't attack you or planeswalkers you control unless their controller pays Phyrexian manas. 1 white. So they can pay white, or they can pay 2 life for each of those creatures that they want to attack. You know what really sucks? When you're not in white. Oopsies. Way to protect myself. Obviously, it's a propaganda. I love propaganda. One of my favorite things. This is a new card that I actually have not got to play yet. I'm very excited about it. I really liked Edge of Eternities, and I really didn't get as much of Edge of Eternities. I didn't get to play with it as much as I really wanted to. Adagia? The Windswept Bastion. It is a land. We do have some cool white lands that are not plains in this deck. I'm going to switch the printing to the fancy version. 277. Oh, it is a foil too. It's pretty cool though. I really like the looks of these. Adagia? Windswept Bastion. It is a land planet. This land is tapped. It makes 1 white colorless, or 1 white mana, but it needs to be stationed. So you can tap creatures to their power will go on create counters, so that you can station it. If we do station it, though, we can pay 3 colorless, tap it, and pay 1 white and tap it. And create a token that's a copy of target artifact or enchantment you control, except for its legendary. Activate only as a sorcery. So you can make a duplicate of a token that or of an artifact or enchantment you have. We have a lot of enchantments. Some of them are stupid. Some of them, it might just be pointless, but we could also give them to our opponents, and then we're just causing even more chaos and stupid things going on. And we get to draw a card. Sometimes we're not going to want to make extra ones, but there are some artifacts that I mean, I could use another copy of Commander's Blade, because it's not legendary, so I could have another one. Like, maybe I need another Sphere of Resistance. I don't know. And then my opponent has a Sphere of Resistance, and everything costs 3. Oh, God. I know why people don't like playing Magic with me sometimes. I understand. It makes sense. Okay. I get it. Sabby, I'm magnificent sometimes. So, Sabby, I just rearranged my whole entire office so I can put all of my Magic cards in order. I have giant 5,000 card boxes over here lining this wall for rare cards, so I can put them in order by color in alphabetical order. And then on the other wall is 3 5,000 count boxes for common cards. And then over here, I have 3,000. We have way too many fucking boxes. There's 3 5,000 count boxes, but then there's a whole bunch of more boxes that I will be filled with cards at some point for my uncommon cards. Sabby, I'm putting everything in order, goddammit. Because looking for these cards has been a pain in the butt, and I was like, I just need to do this. So it's like I've been putting it off forever. It's so much work that it's just a lot where I'm just like, I don't want to do this. It's like, this isn't fun. This is horrible. But at least I'm probably just going to stream it so I can sit here and talk while I do it. So I'm not just sitting here going crazy by myself, going, I guess I'm just going crazy by myself on here sometimes anyway. When some, like right now at least, there's somebody listening, right? not just talking to myself. I really like the artwork on these special ones. So this is another new card from Edge of Eternities. Halia. I guess it's like Halia. It's like Thalia. Guided by light. She is 1 white and 2 colorless. She has a legendary human soldier. When Halia or another creature you can or artifact and you control enters, you gain 1 life. That also counts for our tokens. So we will be making a lot of tokens. Tokens that are creatures and tokens that are artifacts. So we're getting value out of this no matter what. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card if you've gained 3 or more life this turn. We're gaining a lot of fucking life. Like, that is one of the points of this deck. You can also warp them in for 1 white. They come into the battlefield and then they'll go back into exile at the end of a turn. I don't remember exactly the wording of that, so apparently if it's a fancy version of the card, they're like, you don't need to fucking know what this does. I don't know. I get that they want to show more of the art, but more of the art is just black. There's nothing going on down here, so... Anyway, so you can warp her in and get to draw a card. Most likely is what you're probably doing it for. Having him come in, gain a bunch of life, then just disappear for 1, and then recast him for the 3 afterwards. So you're getting a lot out of it, which is pretty cool. This is another new card. The Serena, or Serima? Serima, probably? I'm sure I'm pronouncing things wrong. Wizards, have somebody tell us how to pronounce everything that comes out. How about that? That's the thing I need. Like, a guide would be magnificent. Otherwise, I'm just over here making a fool of myself. The Saramima is a artifact of legendariness. It's a spacecraft. 2 white mana, 1 colorless. When it enters, search your library for a legendary creature card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, and then shuffle. We have a couple legendary creatures that we want to grab in this deck, so I am perfectly fine. As a tutor to go find a legendary is pretty awesome. I might actually put this in fucking... Oh, that's gotta go in freaking... Sisay Transformers. Anyway... It has station, so once again, we need to tap 7 power worth of creatures to activate the station ability. When we do activate the station ability, though, it becomes a flying creature that is 5/5, and other tapped legendary creatures you control have indestructible. So attacking with my legendary, suddenly they're very hard to kill. It's just in there for funsies. I get to go grab, I mean, Halia would not be a terrible thing to go grab with it. Actually, what other things can we go grab with it? We're never going to finish this because I'm going to keep talking about it. We can grab Apothecary White, we could grab Heliod, we could grab Halia, we could grab... Yep. Oh, yes, man. I don't know. Maybe you want to grab best. Maybe that's the best play. I don't know. Maybe you're just like, you know what? I do want Yes Man out. I don't give a fuck what else is going on. That could be a thing that's happening. Another artifact. You know, the funny thing is we could make a legendary one with that other card that lets us make copies of artifacts. Pinnacle Starcage is 2 white and 1 colorless. When this artifact enters, exile all artifacts and creatures with mana value 2 or less until this artifact leaves the battlefield. All your tokens, your soul rings, your arcane signets. It just takes them all away. I can pay 1 or 2 white and 6 colorless and put each card exiled with this artifact into its owner's graveyard, and then I create a 2/2 colorless Robart artifact creature token for each card put into the graveyard. This way, sacrifice this artifact. It's so funny. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna steal all your stuff, and then I'm gonna make a bunch of robots. I'll give somebody a robot in exchange, and then I'll draw a card. I mean, it's all good, everybody. It's all good. I mean, it takes mine too, so like, there are good and bad things about it, but sometimes I might just need to get rid of all your shit, and if I have to get rid of my own shit, like, I guess that's what happens. I don't know. Sometimes, I don't know. It makes me laugh. It shouldn't make me laugh as much as it does. It's stupid. Sometimes I just need to do silly things. And sometimes all your tokens might just be an effing problem for me. So, unfortunately, it's each card, so it's not like the tokens go underneath the card, but most likely you probably have soul rings and arcane signets and other signets. And technically, I might actually just try this as CEDH against other CEDH decks. Like, I don't really care. Sometimes I have won with just normal Magic decks against CEDH decks before. It's like, okay, I guess this is a CEDH deck now then, because they beat you with it. I guess that's how that works, right? Is that how that works? Feldar's Retreat is 1 white, 3 colorless. It's an enchantment. It has landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, choose one. Create a 2/2 white cat beast creature token. Or we can put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Those creatures gain vigilance until end of turn. This card wins games. I don't know. It's really powerful. Like, most likely you've already drawn. I mean, it's been 4 turns already, most likely, by the time you get it out, especially in a mono white deck. Most likely you're not ramping super fast. But with, like, land tax out, and I'm just continuously, I always have lands to play. Like, so I'm getting those tokens every turn. If I get a cat token, I'm giving you a cat token. I'm drawing a card if Lucy's out. If not, I'm putting +1/+1 counters on each of all of my tokens I've been making, which is making them bigger and giving them vigilance for attacks. So it's kind of just, yeah. There's problems. There's things that are not good for you that are happening, and good for me. Called the Copper Coats. It's very good in this deck. Likes us make tokens. It's from Ikoria. Actually, was this from? Yeah, this was from Ikoria, and then it was reprinted in New Capenna. I was in Phyrexia too. It's really good. It's white, colorless, or 2 colorless. It has Strive. The spell costs 1 white and 1 colorless more to cast for each target beyond the first. So you can pay that extra cost for each opponent. You're choosing any number of target opponents. Create X 1/1 white human soldier creature tokens, where X is the number of creatures those opponents control. Sometimes your opponents are going to have a shit ton of fucking creatures. And sometimes all your opponents have a bunch of creatures, especially if everybody's been turtled up. Suddenly, you're making tokens for every creature that is on the battlefield. Also, we're making tokens. And we can give one of those tokens. We can make a human soldier token for one of our opponents and draw a card with Lucy. It's so weird how this deck works. It just does that thing over and over again. The funny thing is, Lucy is really, she's just there for card draw. There's other terrible things that you probably should take care of over Lucy. I don't know. Like, I like to have lots of problems, so you're like, oh, I have to deal with this, or do I deal with this? Which one is going to hurt me less is what happens a lot with my decks. No matter what, I'm always a Grixis princess. No, I even when I'm playing in a different color, I'm like, yep, I am a problem. Yay! Yay me! It's funny that the plane chase version is actually worth more. Mainly because there's not that many copies out there. Silly enough, that does happen sometimes with Magic cards, is because there's less printings of something, even though there's a whole bunch of normal printings out there. This is one of my original sorts of plowshares. Oh, 2 plowshares. Meh. You know, you'd think I would know a card that's been in my Magic deck since I first started playing Magic 32 years ago, but no. And how many... I mean, I put this in every white deck that I play. I'm sure there's a different printing I would like to put in here, though. Oh, I do really like this Secret Lair Promo guy. He's a cutie. I think I have another copy of that one. Even the Aether Drift one is really pretty. A fucking Amonkhet in the background. I'm glad I kinda got to go back to Amonkhet. Kinda. Wasn't forever. I do really like the Strixhaven one, too. I'm just looking at different versions I could possibly put in here. Is that Jace with a giant beat? Oh, that's Dwight again. God damn it, Dwight. I keep thinking you're Jace. Oh, I forgot there was a Final Fantasy one. Oh, that one's really cool, too. Oh, I really like this special guest one. I didn't know that was a card. God damn it. Oh, that one's really pretty, too. Okay, anyway. Let's just put the version that we have in here. I guess I have to... I don't know what the code is for that. 4th edition? Is that a thing? I mean, that's what... I don't want to go all the way to the bottom. I'm going to be here forever. Okay, there we go. It's not... okay, that's this one. I was like, I don't want to do that. We're going to put a different version in there. I don't like this old guy. I've seen him for so many years. Ugh. He's a poophead. This lady has been in my life for such a long time. Soul Sisters was one of the decks I played for the longest time. Did I just not click her? I've done that so many times today. I have shaky hands today. That's why I haven't been doing any painting. And I keep holding my hands a lot. Soul Warden costs 1 white. She's a human cleric. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, we gain 1 life. She's a 1/1. Sometimes, you don't know how many times I've had her removed. Like, I get it. I mean, especially if you're playing a bunch of creatures, and it's everybody's creatures, so she is just gaining us life. I haven't actually put her in a deck in a long time, and this artwork, one of my favorite Magic artworks. So fucking pretty. Oh, it is actually the plane chase version. Okay, excellent. Good job, me. Monologue tax. Boop. It's another way for us to get stuff. Surprise! A monologue tax. 1 white, 2 colorless. It's an enchantment. Whenever an opponent casts their second spell each turn, we're going to create a treasure token. Lucy's out. We give our opponent a treasure token. We draw a card. So we're drawing cards as well when this is happening. Also, it's ramping us as well, so... It's pretty good. Pretty good. Fine. Let us go back to... what's our mix that we were playing earlier? Don't you talk to me, DJ man. A bunch of DJ man. Keldra complete. Or Keldra complete. One of my favorite fucking cards. I'm very glad that they reprinted this. It was one of my favorite cards when it came out. Back when I had come back during Scars. That's correct, right? I'm not just making things up. I was Was this in Modern Horizons? Oh. Am I thinking something completely different? Anyway. Doesn't matter. I'm dumb. Anyway, Geldra Complete is 7 colorless mana. It's a living weapon. It's indestructible. Living weapon means I create a 0/1 germ token. Equipped, or is it 0/0? Isn't it? No, maybe it is 0/0. I'll have to check and see. It's been a while. Equipped creature gets +5+. It automatically attaches the equipment to it. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has first strike, trample, indestructible, and haste. And whenever this creature deals combat damage to a creature, exile that creature. They're not going to want to block it. It's 7 to equip it, but it's auto equipping. But also it creates a germ token, and then we create a germ token and give it to our opponents, and then it just dies. It just is like bleh. So we get to draw a card if Lucy's out when that happens. And they get nothing. So I actually wanted to put a couple other germ-related things in here. I am going to go take a quick stretch break. I do appreciate you sitting through the ad breaks. I know it is not the best. It's not the funnest thing to do. I do appreciate you all. I think you're pretty awesome. I have made some really cool models of these guys. I appreciate y'all. I will be right back. Boop. You know who forgot that they cooked a corn dog? This gal. I cooked it last break, and then I was like, what is smelling in here? I was like, they're corn dogs? I don't know. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. I am a Magic the Gathering content creator. You might have seen me around. I am a cosplayer. I am a puppeteer. I am one of your former ambassadors for Dustmorn, Eighth Adrift, Innistrad Remastered, Final Fantasy, and Avatar The Last Airbender. I love my Universes Beyond stuff. If you couldn't tell, I'm sitting here building a Warhammer guy right now. And we're adding one of my new Magic decks into the Mox field so I can play it on Thursday. I'll be playing against Tom. And I'm so fucking sorry, Tom, but you're not here. So you don't even know what the fuck is about to happen to you. It's gonna be a terrible feeling when it happens. I am gonna love every fucking second of it. I am gonna love every terrible thing I do to you. So this is non-magic related, and also me just snapping out a knife. Oh god, knife near magic cards. What is happening? Stop this! I hate this here. Anyway, these Imperial guys that I'm building are Imperial Navy breachers. They are special forces, basically, for boarding ships and things, for the Inquisition and for Space Marine, or Imperial Guard, basically. I'm making a Red Corsair army. I am a Chaos girly. I like my Chaos guys. So I was like, I got this for Christmas. I was like, you know what? I was like, I hate the Imperium. I was like, I was going to make these for my Inquisition. I was like, okay. I was like, fine. But I was like, wait a second. We're making Red Corsairs. Red Corsairs are pirates. I was like, pirates like to board ships. I was like, I imagine there would be some Imperium people who are like, fuck the Imperium, like Imperial Navy breachers. I mean, it would be very rare that would happen, since they're like specialty forces and probably have gone through a lot of training and brainwashing and shit through the Imperium. So, but some people come to their senses. I mean, I've seen it happen in our own world sometimes. I don't know how many times the military is not great. Anyway, I'm a military child. I saw a lot of shit, unfortunately. And unlike normal children who aren't paying attention to anything that's going on around them that's adult shit, I was paying attention to everything. Like, my brain does not allow for me to not know what's going on. Like, anyway. What else is going on? I am also a Magic the Gathering Online creator. It takes me forever to fucking introduce myself over and over again. I don't even know if I should introduce myself over and over again. I don't know. That's just more talking, I guess. So I'm not making sounds. This portable las cannon is making me very happy. If a normal human came in with the portable las cannon, I would not be happy about it. The fact that most of the time they're attached to tanks or attached to like mobile or infantry that can't move, so they move down. I mean, yeah, obviously they're mobile and can move there with wheels, but stupid. They just kind of are stationary most of the time. But the fact that this just has one that you can just carry around is pretty freaking awesome. It reminds me of the Alien Space Marines from Aliens. With like their, what is it called? I forgot what their one gun is. It has a tracker and it has a smart aim on it. God, I watch a lot of Aliens. You think I would freaking know what I'm talking about? Aliens is one of my favorite worlds. The fact that we haven't got an alien secret lair or some kind of... I would personally like to go back to Edge of Eternities and have aliens and have like a bonus sheet that had alien stuff and Predator, alien in Predator. Give it to me all day long. That is Emmara's jam. I grew up with aliens, and it's one of my, like, I collected all the toys. I was all in on Alien. Whatever it was, I didn't care what it was. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me. Anyway, I am giving them a whole bunch of extra equipment and stuff too. I was like, they're pirates. They are gonna be so equipped with so many things. They've got axes, all of them. Like, they don't have giant chain axes, but they do have choppy axes. I mean, you don't want to get hit with an axe no matter what. I mean, this is not... It's most likely something you don't want happening in your life is to get hit by an axe. That's... I assume something that everybody is thinking. But I'm sure there's maybe somebody out there is like, I really wish I would get hit with an axe. Like, I imagine that person is out there. I mean, good for them. I mean, if that's what they want, I'm not going to tell anybody they can't have what they don't want. You could have an axe if that's what... Yeah. Found you. Try to jump off of here. Can I shave this hand off of here? Probably. I need more of these assault shotguns, but they all have people holding them, and I need one just to go on this guy's belt. There was a whole bunch of ones that came with it, but I used them all. So now I'm just shaving pieces off of things. Like, I kind of customized a whole bunch of these guys because I was like, I want them to have this weapon. I was like, but they don't have any more arms that can do that. I was like, fuck you, Games Workshop. I can do whatever I want. I can just cut these right off of here. I can make this happen. We are actually done with these guys besides just adding on pouches and things, which was just all extra steps. So it's like, yeah, okay, that works. Excellent. Excellent, me. You've almost accomplished something. You're not completely useless, only mostly. We got there. We don't have a lot of pouches and things to add, unfortunately, which makes me kind of sad. We have another set of axes, and I think that's it. We have 2 sets of pouches and 2 sets of axes. So I guess we look at our guys, see who is the coolest, and that is how, or who isn't cool enough, and then we give them things to make them cooler. How about that? That's what's happening. Make them all cooler. This is a backpack. Why do we have an extra backpack? Does everybody have their backpacks? If you're going into space, you should probably have your backpacks. Everybody, you got them? Excellent. Excellent work. Anyway, we are adding my Lucy McLean Fallout deck / magic grossness. It's gross and stupid. I hate it, so I know everybody else is gonna hate it. Like, I was looking at it, I was just like, what did you build? He's gonna want to play this. We'll play this again, Tom. I'll do this to Tom. Tom will have no idea what's coming for him, and then he'll just be sad. Which is, I think, the normal way that Tom is, so it's all good. We got this. Tom will be fine. And Tom will be sad for a little while, and then he'll forget why he's sad. He'll go home and be like, I just played Magic. This was fun. Then he's like, oh, he's gonna have... It'll all come rushing back to him, and he'll be like, oh, that was not fun. That was unfun. Unfunsies. Oh my god, I have these extra heavy flamers and these extra auto cannons, and I don't know... Oh, I know what I'm doing with them. Oh, that's gonna be fucking cool. Okay. I need to make sure I set these actually aside. Most of the time I put all my bits into a box and I just go... Some of them I cut off if there's not a whole bunch of stuff still on them, but... Yeah. Anyway, let's go back to building this deck. Let's go back to what we were actually doing. We've gone into a Warhammer hole. I apologize. I was like, we're almost done with this. I was like, I haven't actually gotten to do any painting in the last 2 days, so I'm just like, I do need to do some painting. This is probably one of the prettiest arts in Magic. I don't know. Edge of Eternities, this was a really fucking beautiful card. Beyond the Quiet. What if we said Emmara doesn't like you having stuff out forever? I don't want your things to cause me problems. Beyond the Quiet, 2 blue. Beyond the Quiet, like I know about that. 3 colorless. Sorcery. Exile all creatures and spacecraft. It's a board wipe. It gets rid of your shit. I don't want your stuff coming back. The thing is, I will only use it if it is stuff I don't want coming back. I'm not going to board wipe, most likely, especially in streams and things, unless it's something that I know I can win the game if I get rid of your stuff. Like, most likely it's not happening. This is one of the most beautiful fucking cards. This card, the layout, something about it just makes me happy. It's probably the ruffly, poofy dress that I want to see the rest of. Like, I want to see what's going on here, because it looks sexy as fuck. Pearl Medallion, 2 colorless, artifact. White spells I cast and cause 1 less to cast. Suck it up. In some ways, it's just there to offset Sphere of Resistance and the Trinisphere. I don't want to pay all the mana for things. Just leave me alone. Because it just... No, it's going to make it cost 1 less, so I guess it's not going to offset Trinisphere. But I guess it could also fuck me and make me... in some ways. I don't know. I don't want to pay as much for things. And also, I haven't had a mono white deck where I could actually use it, so that's why it's in there. Master of Ceremonies, you wonderful boy. He's also in my Balin deck, or my Yusaki Hojimbo deck that I'm building right now. Master of Ceremonies. Let's bring him up before we start rambling about him. Thanks for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. Like I was saying, I am a Magic the Gathering online and arena creator. You can find me on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. playing different theme decks with the Breakfast Club, my wonderful cohorts in crime. There we go. I know words. I only know words, but I don't know what they mean. Master of Ceremonies. Oh, this is the new one that just came out. So good. This makes me so happy. Anyway, I have that version in my other thing. This was the new Capetta one. Holy shit, he's a 30 color card. What the fuck? Anyway, it is a very good card. Master of Ceremonies is 1 white, 3 colorless. Rhino Druid, 3/4. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent chooses money, friends, or secrets. For each player who chooses money, you and that player each create a treasure token. For each player who chooses friends, you and that player each create a 1/1 green and white citizen token. For each player who chooses secrets, you and that player draw a card. I'm going to draw a card most likely no matter what if Lucy's out. Not everybody's going to choose the same thing, and I get to choose if they make a treasure or if they make a creature where that other one goes. So if Lucy's out, we draw a card. We just want to draw cards and make more tokens. So somebody else might get an extra treasure token or get an extra creature token. I might help somebody, or I might help somebody else. Dog Meat, Constant Companion. This is the new Dog Meat. Thank you, Tommy. Tom bought me the Secret Layers, and I traded him cards for it. So I very much... Fallout is one of my favorite things, and I was going to miss it. It was very sad. Dog Meat is one of my favorite. Dog Meat, Constant Companion. This is actually Yoshimaru, Ever Faithful. 1 white. Whenever another legendary permanent you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on Dog Meat. It also has Partner. We're not using Partner, even though we could use Partner. We could make this deck another color. but I don't want to. I want to keep it as mono. Like, Arcane Signet in a fucking mono white deck. Because I can. Nothing you could do about it. I just need mana. I mean, there's probably a better one I can put in here, but it has dog meat on it, so I also don't care. I'm just like, okay, Fallout, I'm in. Does this need to be in here? No. No, it doesn't. You can tell me that. That's fine. And I'll just sit there and look at you and be like, yeah, I don't care. I don't care what your opinion is. It's a Fallout card, and I am happy about it, and it's going in my deck. Lightning Greaves. These are also from the Fallout Secret Lair. I like to use all the versions of Fallout things and stuff if I can use the cards. So, like, sometimes the card is just really in there because it's themed to the deck. Is that how you should build decks? Yes. Because I will be amused by your deck, and I will be happy about it, and be like, you are pretty cool, and you made a cool, weird deck, and it makes me happy. I will respect you and your silly decisions, and that is what you should do, is respect my silly decisions. Apparently we have a lot of artifacts in this deck. Like, this is a lot of artifacts. Does Turnosphere also do that? Oh, it's just every spell. Man, I don't want to pay 3 mana for my Soul Ring, but I will. If it's just causing other people pain, that's fine. I can put up with it. I can survive. I can survive to make your life miserable. That's fine. It is this fancy dog meat one. He's just looking inside his bowl. He's like, look, clean water. Awesome. We can't even say that in America. It's horrible. Everything's so horrible. That's the fun part, is when everything is so horrible, you just laugh about it. Do I have a command tower in here? Oh, fuck yeah, I do. Oh, fuck yeah, I do. I don't fucking care. We do not have the cool one in here, though. I did give Tom that. Yes, Tom did get himself the secret layers, too. Holy shit! This fucking Surge foil for that is $109. Oh my god, the foil is $34. Silver's Shroud costume is very good. It's another artifact. It's an equipment, 2 colorless mana. It has flash. When Silver Shroud costume enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. That creature gains Shroud until end of turn. That creature can't be blocked. Equip creature, equip for 3. I love this. It auto-equips. I'm a big fan of auto-equip stuff. I actually kind of want one for my Assassin's Creed deck. Which my Assassin's Creed deck is almost actually done. It's just all the Assassin's Creed cards I could possibly put in it. There are a couple of Magic cards, like Ramses as a finisher. I've never actually seen any. Everybody was like, this card is horrible, and it's going to ruin everything, and then nobody ever did anything with it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to fuck everything up. I can be that person. I'm going to be the person that we thought was going to exist and didn't exist. I don't know, so often Magic players are very bad at judging cards, and then when they do judge cards, nobody wants to be the person who plays the card and realizes it's not really as good as it is. Not only that, have removal and interaction. All decks should have removal and interaction. Like, I get wanting to put all the coolest cards in your deck and stuff, or putting the stupidest cards that just fit in your deck because they have certain artwork or something. So, like, have a way out of things. Don't ever be in a game with me and say you can't do anything and quit, because I will never play with you again. I mean, that's just the way that's gonna work. I apologize, but I do not play with people who scoop. It is not for the Emmara. It makes Emmara angry and upset. Just sit there and suffer. You made a mistake and didn't make your deck properly, and now you suffer. That is... Everybody should have to suffer in some way. As a kid of the 80s, I don't know how often I just sat there and stared at walls because my parents took me somewhere stupid I didn't want to be. You know what? I just sat there, sucked it up, stared at a wall. If there was a really hot chick or dude, I would just stare at them. Like, I found something to do. Luckily, Game Boys existed eventually, and then I didn't have to worry about that anymore. But before that, we had to do that. That's what happened. Life is stupid. Don't listen to me. I'm nonsense. I am giving these guys so many weapons. It makes me so happy. Like, you should not have all these guns and explosives and pouches, but you will, and it will be magnificent. They have an axe, and they have a gun. We're doing just too many things. This is not what we came here for. Finish this deck, you weirdo. Finish this deck like you're supposed to be doing. And I'm like, no, I need to add grenades to this. She needs grenades. You just don't understand. This guy already has an axe, and she already has a fucking las cannon. What else do I give her? Does she? And she has an axe and the pouches too. You are all good, baby. You're all good. Look at how beautiful you are. Go forth and be a menace to the world. Anyway, so what else is going on here? This guy. Oh my god, you have extra guns, and you have explosives, and you have the chainsaw arm? Okay, you don't need anything else, dude. You are all good. This guy, I actually had to cut off pieces and make certain things fit because I used different arms and did different things that normally you would not put on the model. It was not stuff that came with the model, so I had to shave some stuff and move some things around. Every once in a while, I cut pieces of arms off and stuff to make things fit. Okay, you have this breacher shield, which is pretty fucking cool already, and you have your axes now, so good job for you, dude. Good job for you. Anyway, let's go back to my nonsense. Command tower. Does it need to be in a mono white deck? No. Is it? Yes. I don't know what else to tell you. You know what? I might actually take this command tower out and put it in my Mothman deck. But until then, it's a Blades. It's just a really fancy fucking Blades, okay? I do swear a lot. Good God. I could swear a lot more, though, if I wanted to. And to tell you the truth, this is under control right now. I'm not doing what I normally would be talking like. I hope everybody is having a good day. I do appreciate you hanging out with me. This is Spirit Mantle. This is a classic fucking enchantment for me. I've used this for a long time. 2012, yeah. And then it got reprinted in plain anthology. It really hasn't had nearly as many printings as I thought. I wonder if it was in Plane Chase before it was in 2012. I don't think so, because I think 2012 came out in summer. I'm pretty sure, because I was still playing at that point. Or I was playing at that point. I wasn't just buying. For the longest time, I just collected Magic cards. I'm like, okay, let me just collect them. That's fine. I got this. So this is the Spirit Mantle from Fallout, and that's why it's in here. It's an enchant creature, one white, one colorless. It's an aura. And enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has protection from creatures. I've won a lot of games with that. It's very simple. I've won with light paws with it. I've won with fucking dog meat with it. Like, protection from creatures. Just, I don't know, commander damage. Pre-war formal wear. This is another one of my favorite cards. You know, how many creatures are we rocking right now? And not counting Heliod, we're at 21 technically with Lucy. I don't know how many more creatures we put in here. Anyway, pre-war formal wear is another Fallout card. 1 white, 2 colorless. It's an equipment artifact. When it enters the battlefield, return target creature with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Attach pre-war formal wear to it. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has vigilance. Equip of 3. I've used this in all my dog meat decks. I just throw dog meat in my graveyard and then just bring it back so I get another trigger off of it. Don't have to. I ain't just paying the same amount, but even easier to cast. And then it makes dog meat have +2/+2 and vigilance. So, not terrible. It becomes a 5/5 instead. It's not a terrible card. It is a wonderful fucking card. It's one of my favorites. This is actually from Fallout as well, and has Lucy during the vault scene when the fucking raiders wreck everything. I really wasn't expecting that we would get another Fallout thing of any sort, so I was very excited that this happened. Academy Manufacturer, stupid card. shouldn't exist. Let's just go with it and tell you exactly that it should not exist. Academy Manufacturer is 3 colorless artifact creature, assembly worker. If you would create a clue, food, or treasure token, instead create 1 of each of those. Draw cards. And then if my opponents make them, and then I give myself a treasure token, suddenly fucking Academy Manufacturer makes 3 of everything. Makes 3 of them instead. I'm just like, yeah, that's silly. We are putting a nuke of it. This is actually the Sunset Sarsaparilla machine from New Vegas, or from, I guess it is from New Vegas. I was gonna say, I think you see him in the television show too, is what I was gonna say, because I just finished watching it. I love Fallout, if you haven't figured that out yet. It is a Nuka-Cola vending machine, is what it actually is. You can pay 1 colorless, and it's an artifact. Well, let's start at the beginning. It's 3 colorless, and it's an artifact. Pay 1 colorless. Tap it, create a food token. Whenever you sacrifice a food token, you create a treasure tab card. So Lucy, she can make a food token, give your opponent a food token, draw a card, sack your food token the next turn if you wanted to, create a tap treasure, give your opponent a tap treasure, draw a card. The whole entire purpose of this is I want to draw cards. You don't want me to draw cards. Mana Tithe, I put in every white deck. Every mono white deck. Almost every white deck probably has a Mana Tithe in it. Just because it makes me happy when it happens. I mean, it's very rare that it happens. Most of the time my opponents have treasure or something stupid to stop me from countering it, but sometimes I want you to spend that extra stuff. There are reasons why I will do what I do. Sometimes they're not the best. This was a Magic Player Rewards 2008. It's just a full art that you pay 1 white mana, counter target spell, unless their opponent pays 1 colorless. It is a white counter spell, and that is why it's in there, because it's silly. Batterskull is not this version. Is this the list version? It is the list version. It's not a foil, is it? No. It just looks like it's a foil. Anyway, it's Batterskull. Equipment. It's a living weapon. Makes a germ. Make a germ for our opponents. It dies. I draw a card. If Lucy's out. Equipped creature gets +4/+4 and has vigilance and lifelink. Pay 3 colorless. Return Batterskull to an owner's hand. Silly enough. Makes a giant creature. Makes it scary. They try to destroy a Batterskull, we put it back into our hand, we just recast it, make another germ token, draw a card. Like, it's also a way to just bounce it back and forth and draw cards. If we have enough mana and we're not actually doing anything, we're like, yeah, we can't actually attack with this. Just keep casting it, and it just becomes a 5/5. Bring it back to our hand, draw a card, put it back out. I don't know. Magic is silly. It makes sense to me. Like, other things, not so much though. The Wind Crystal. It's just in here because it does artifact things. We have a lot of artifacts in here. We might have to evaluate things here. I just throw cards in a pile, and this is what happens. The Wind Crystal is a legendary artifact. It's 2 white, 2 colorless. White spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. If you gain life, you gain twice that much life. Pay 2 white for colorless creatures you control. Gain flying and lifelink until end of turn. That ends games. It's also makes my stuff cheaper, makes me gain double the life. It's really good. And it also triggers Yoshimaru because it's a legendary. Most of our creatures aren't legendary, apparently, but those are. I am going to go take a quick break real quick and stretch. I will be right back, you guys all, and then we'll finish up. We're almost done here, so I'll be right back. Look at that shiny fucking Surge Foil Error. Ugh, I will pass. Welcome back, everybody. It's Emmara, and it's a Blender. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet occasionally. It's like right now. It's happening. And so we're building Warhammer minis as well. I am a cosplayer and I'm a puppeteer and one of your former ambassadors. We're almost done here. Like, we've been building my Lucy McLean deck that I've just been kind of thrown apart together. We're at 71 cards. Okay, that's what I was wondering, how many cards was actually in here at this point. I'm probably gonna have to take stuff out. I kind of just built it and didn't really pay attention to what I was doing. I just throw cards in a stack. I say, hey, that stack looks like a pile of cards. It looks like it could be a commander deck. Okay, cool. And that's what we do. Do I need to put this ridiculous earth in there? No, but I will. I don't have a cleric deck anymore. Otherwise, I would get her in there. Maybe she might move over there. I don't know. We'll see. Aerith Gainsborough. She is 1 white and 2 colorless. She is a human cleric. She was one of the saddest moments in video games. Hey, we already have a Helios Sun Crown in here, but this is a fancier version. Cool. She has lifelink. Whenever you gain life, gain a +1/+1 counter on Aerith. Or put a +1/+1 counter. When Aerith Gainsborough dies, put an X +1/+1 counters on each legendary creature you control, where X is the number of +1 counters on her. So, that tells the story. That's what happens in the game. She dies. And I guess everybody does become more powerful. I guess that's what happens. Or we just get really fucking sad. We are going to put a different Heliod in here. Oh. This is the Heliod that I have in Sure. Okay, we're leaving for a second. Let's go look at other things. I need a better name for this. I guess it's got to be something funny that he says. He says so many great things. You know what? We don't have the fancy Heliod in there, so this fancy Heliod is actually going to go over into Kratos. And also, we found Thalia. Or not Thalia, Thassa. And Thassa kind of needs to go in here. I think we're actually going to take Thoughtcast out. Okay. To remove Thoughtcast. I'm just fixing a deck that I'm like, I haven't even added this. Like, it's sitting there on top of the deck. I just haven't actually put it in there. Thassa Deep Dwelling is really good in this deck, because every time I flash things out, or they go away at the end of turn, they come back in, and then I get more counters. So, it does its thing. We're not dying, but there are a lot of weird triggers we can get off of it. It also allows me to keep my silly creatures, because I can exile them instead. See you later. You come back to me, please. Is that what we're doing? Not that it really matters, but you could technically flash out a Moonshaker Cavalry. It is a way to protect my gods. Not protect my gods. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. We've just gone off the rails. Nothing is making sense anymore. Let's go do something else. Let's go back to do what we were doing instead of not making sense. Mother of Ruins. She does stuff. But for the most part, we're making a lot of tokens. So we don't have a lot of creatures in here. But we're going to be making a lot of creatures. Mother of Ruins is to protect my creatures. There's going to be things that I want out and I don't want taken away from me, so that is why that's in there. And this is, there's a Saga reprint of Mother of Ruins. Boop. She's still expensive. She'll never go down. She does the things that need to happen. That is the list version. Bah! There's my deck. Is it good? No. Does it do things? Probably. Are there other cards I want to put in here? Yes. Because I do need to put a wedding ring in here, and I don't know where my fucking wedding ring is. Isn't that a problem? That happens to people, I hear. I never lost my wedding ring. Also, I was only married for like 3 months, so I guess I didn't have enough time to lose it. Okay, so we can put 27 planes in here, and that is probably not enough mana. Planes. I wish I had all Fallout planes, but I know I don't have enough Fallout planes. So if anybody has Fallout planes, I need all your Fallout lands. Everybody just send me your Fallout dog meat lands. I have a standing order that I need all dog meat lands, please. I don't care. Oh, that is a really cool Ninja Turtle full art one. There's so much stuff I haven't seen. It really fucking pisses me off. Because I couldn't buy any of the set, and I still haven't been able to. I just haven't even paid attention to it at all. It's just like, what's the sense in making myself sad that I can't actually participate in the set? So I'm just like, well, okay, we'll just won't do anything. How about that? That works. I want all Fallout full art foils with dog meat, but that's obviously not currently happening. These aren't also all the lands that are going to be in here. This is not complete. There are things that need to be taken out. There's things that are just in here because I'm being a jerk face. Like, I guess if I did take out, like, Tritosphere and Winter Orb and Sphere of Resistance, those are probably, I don't want to take them out just because they're Fallout. But also, I don't need an Arcane Signet. But I do need ramp, so I guess I do still need things. There are things I'm going to cut out, and there are going to be things that I'm not going to cut, just because they're funny and they make me laugh. What else are we doing here? I mean, probably Mana Tithe will probably go. I probably don't need as many. Yeah, we have 4 fucking ways to board wipe things if we needed to, and that's just too many. I mean, I might need them, but for the most part, I'm not gonna want to exile all my stuff all the time either, because sometimes I don't want my stuff back. So yeah, as much as I don't want to put it, someday I will find somewhere to put these. Fine. Tritosphere, you're out of here. Winter Orb, you're also out of here. Sphere of Resistance, you're also out of here. There we go. I don't know. I hate it here. 30. Sixes. Still not enough lands. I mean, we probably could play easily off of 34 perfectly fine. I mean, only 2 of them are not really super useful color-wise. Otherwise, we're playing with 32. I mean, most people are going to tell you not to do that, but we're also playing land tax. And we have ways... I mean, there are other cards we could possibly put in here to get stuff, too. Actually, we need to take one more card out, because I do need to put a wedding ring in here, so... do we just take Arcane? No. But then I could put the Arcane Signet in my other Dogma deck, so... Arcane Signet, we don't really need you. I know you're ramp, but... I'll just go put it in the other dude. I'll just put it in my other dog meat deck, I guess. Okay. There's all the problem cards. Those can go somewhere else. We'll find somewhere for them eventually. Sadness on the stack again. We already took them out, so that's fine. Dog meat, we were further in. Anyway, that's my Lucy deck. I'm going to try it on Thursday. We'll see how it goes. We did take out some of the stacks pieces, so at least that will make it a little bit more enjoyable for Tom. Okay, so those sleeves are all for planes. Let's see how... I don't think I have any Fallout lands left, actually, because I have a lot of Fallout decks. I built a lot of dog meat decks, so that's kind of a problem. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I am going to get going because I do have things to do in the real world. do appreciate you hanging out with me. This is Moxfield. I use it a lot. It makes me happy. This is a... What does that say? Bracket... Just out of curiosity, what is it telling me? I have one game changer. Farewell. Is a bracket 3 upgraded? Really? Okay. I'll accept that. +1 counters. I mean, it has a lot of artifacts. We are kind of blinking. We're making a lot of tokens. What else is going on? Anything else here? No. It is kind of death and taxes. There are stacksy pieces still in it. I think we're done. Yeah, we hit... Oh, crap. We have one more card. Oh, I can put more card. Savvy, should we just put one more planes in there? That probably is a smart play. It probably should not. Savvy, I need more Fallout lands. Where am I going to get more Fallout lands? I'm going to have to put out a call on the internet and be like, anybody has Fallout dog meat lands? I need them, please, and thank you. I still have a couple Fallout decks that I am building. I'm building a zombie deck that is basically a ghoul deck, but he's hiding inside the deck. He's there, but he's not there. I'm going to play this on Thursday, Savvy. We'll see exactly what happens. I don't know. Oh, do you need more stained glass lands? How many? Let me know how many you need, so when I send the other stuff, I'll send you them. I was just going through the land box earlier because I set up everything so I can start sorting things. So I found another land box. I was like, this is a stupid fucking land box. I was like, this is just all full arts and foils and not dual lands, but like specialty lands that are not, they're rare ones. And I was like, this is stupid. I was like, why is this all in here like this? What are you doing, you weirdo? Tom is not going to like this deck. I'm so sorry, Tom. I feel bad. I don't think, when I was looking, all I had a couple of Fallout lands, but they were all not in colors that I played. Just because I built all those dog meat decks, most of my mountains and my forests and my plains all went to dog meat. But then I built a new Mothman deck, and I was like, oh, you need at least one swamp and a mountain. I can do that. I can excellent. I know those I do have. I took out most of the stacks pieces. I did remove the arcane signet with dog meat on it, and I'm just gonna go put it in my dog meat deck. I was like, that makes sense. The problem is that some of my dog meat decks actually have like super expensive special Fallout cards that were secret cards. So I have like the soul rings and I have the arcane signets that I traded for at Magic Cons. So I have this new dog meat signet and I'm like, where do I put it? I was like, do I just build... I mean, I am building a 5th dog meat deck. I just don't remember if I'll have to check and see. Okay, that's something I can check after I'm done streaming. I am Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. If you didn't know, you can follow me on my socials at Goddess of Blunder on Blue Sky and Instagram, and occasionally I post on TikTok. I used to post on TikTok all the time when I actually did pack opening videos and had packs to open. At some point, maybe I'll make some short form boring content. I don't know. I don't have any interest in making stupid content that I just don't have any interest in making. It's just not for me, so we'll see. You didn't need any of that information. I am a cosplayer and a puppeteer. As I said, you can find me at Magic Cons doing my cosplay and my puppet thing. I will have a new puppet and a new cosplay at Magic Con Vegas, where I am a feature creator. You can find me in May. I guess it's the end of April or very beginning of May at Magic Con Vegas. I will be doing stuff. If you want to hang out with me, come and hang out with me. If you want to be friends with me, come and be friends with me. Do what you want. I don't know. I forced my friendship on all sorts of people who don't want to be my friends. Just do it. That's what I say. I was like, for the most part, most of us are super friendly and are like, okay, cool. Like, most of us aren't hunting clout and want to be friends with all the named people and stuff. So most of us are just normal folk who are pretty cool. What else is going on? I will be at Commander Sealed in September, but that's a little while from now. But I will be having a fundraiser very soon. In April is a Fallout. We're going to be playing Plane Chase. I gotta actually go print out my Fallout Plane Chase cards that I made. Very excited about it. It's so silly. Hopefully I do get them printed out, otherwise we'll just be playing Plane Chase with Fallout cards. Okay, either way. So I will be playing my new Fallout decks that I have been building, so I will be playing Lucy, and I will be playing the Mothman during those Plane Chase games. I do believe we're just going to be playing 2 games. We'll be raising money for Trans Lifeline and for the Trevor Project. And that's in April. I gotta go check the date. I don't want to just tell you a date, because it would just be me making it up. I don't know. I'm a mess. I do appreciate you hanging out with me. You can also find me tomorrow night playing with the Breakfast Club, where I do way too many fucking things. It takes forever. I'm just like, what did I talk about and what didn't I talk about? I am also a member of the Breakfast Club. We play Magic the Gathering every Wednesday at 9 p.m. We play different themed games. We'll be playing uncommon/common commanders this week. That is Chris's specialty, so I am actually very afraid. Chris is the Pauper Commander King. So that'll be interesting. Also, you can find me playing with my good friend Tomedy, or Tom, every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern, where we play some kitchen table one-on-one Magic the Gathering. I do believe we'll be playing live this week, depending on what the weather is like. We did have a giant snow downpour, and I don't like Tom driving in the bad weather, because I don't need a dead Tom. That would be very, very ineffective to me playing Magic if Tom was dead. So I am all about alive Toms. And that's very nice of me, right? 82% of this deck is plains. Excellent. Look at this ridiculous hand. Burrow Medallion. See, we're ramping in our own way. We're making our way spells cost less. Who doesn't like this? This is a wonderful hand. We can go find a fun enchantment so we can start drawing cards. Okay, see, look, we're doing the thing. Okay, anyway. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Let's actually go see if there's anybody to raid into. Where's my phone at? Uh-oh. Did I not bring my phone back? Apparently I did. Oh, I see it. I stopped to eat another corn dog, Sabby, and it was delicious. My stream is great. I don't know why nobody was watching Sabby. I think I'm hilarious. I don't know who this person is. They've got more followers than us, but they like cats. I mean, that is not a reason just to follow somebody. You shouldn't just follow somebody because they have cats. I mean, it's not a terrible idea, but we are gonna go visit our friend Vest the Fallen. There's nobody I know playing Magic the Gathering right now besides Amazon. I don't know if even Amazonian's not playing it, and I don't go over to people that have hundreds of followers. They don't need my help. Water! We are gonna go visit Vest. Vest also makes Magic content and is one of my friends. We are gonna go visit Vest. They've always been good to me. Vest also makes Magic content. We are going to go over here. Is it playing my stuff? I don't want to hear myself on here. Okay. I'm starting the raid. We're doing it. We're doing the thing, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow, most likely. I was very shaky today, so we couldn't actually get any painting done. But tomorrow we should be able to do some painting, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see how my body is doing. I mean, we built models, but we did not do them well. But thanks, everybody. I do appreciate you. You take care of yourselves and have a good night. Thank you, Sappy, for everything, as always. If you do end up needing more stained glass lands, let me know. I will go grab those other ones and put them in the stack. I've just been... I'm like, I need to put these right here so I don't lose these. These are Sabbies. Excellent. Okie dokie, everybody. You take care of yourselves. Be safe. Take care of yourselves, as I said, and your families. And enjoy life when you can. Pew, pew, pew.